Hey everybody, welcome back here to A Place to Heal. So there's a bunch of you that got in contact with me. I know it's been a minute or two, and there's a lot of people that got in contact with me. I shouldn't say everybody, but there's a lot of people that got in contact with me and wanted me to do the walkthrough through the new home. So I'm getting ready to do that with you guys right now, and I'll go explaining some things along the way. But I guess what happened was that when we sold our old home, this pandemic started hitting, and we actually weren't sure of what was going on. The old home closed before the pandemic hit, but then the pandemic hit and this home wasn't ready. So we ended up having to stay, all of us, cats, dogs, you name it, at a motel for a while before this home was ready. And my real estate agent ended up getting flu-like symptoms, if you know what I mean. And he ended up getting very sick, and he wasn't able to attend any of the closings, and it was just a huge mess. So now we are finally in our new home, and I'm going to take you guys through that because this is my journey on YouTube, and I want to do my journey and continue my journey here on YouTube. All right, so we're going to flip this thing around, and I'm going to flip this thing around. So basically now my old house there's our little new pups. My old house, this is the entrance. My old house used to be 1,200 square feet. This one is almost 2,000. So when you first walk in through the front door, the first thing that you come into is my office. And I wanted it this way. What are you doing on my massage table? Oh, he's not supposed to be in here. He loves my massage table. He just loves it. So when you first walk in, I wanted the office. This is one of the main reasons I bought the home, because it goes right into my office, and that way no one has to go into the rest of the house. So, we're still putting stuff together. We're still getting the products up on the shelves. We just got done cleaning in here yesterday. It's been a whirlwind since we got in here. This house was literally like unlivable. So I found out once I moved in here that there's no electricity in this room. So we've kind of had to rig the electricity for in here. Your dog is headed out the door. He loves to escape. He's quite the escape artist. It's my granddaughter. So once you close this door, you can't go into the rest of the house. So I love it that I can do my consultations in here and everything else. And there's the front door. So no one has to actually go through my house or in my house. So this is the kitchen. And okay, who's having the healthy salad? All right, love it. Okay, so one of the reasons that I bought this house was because of the Spanish tile. I absolutely love, I have this thing about Spanish tile. So from the minute we moved in, some of these cupboards were coming off the wall, so we had to get the cupboards fixed. All brand new appliances had to be put in because the appliances that were in here, they didn't even work. I'm still not sure what I'm going to do with this brick wall. There's been demolition going on like nonstop for the last 3 months. Today's like the first day where I've actually been able to actually record this video for you guys because the demolition has been ongoing. This, when we first moved in, was a plant room, but it was open up on top, and it had glass, the sliding glass doors here and sliding glass doors over there, which was kind of, I thought was like double trouble. So this room was completely demolished, and like all new floors were put in already. All brand new drywall was put in, skylights were put in, everything else. Now going in here, it used to be a garage. And one of the reasons I bought it was because I converted the garage into an actual apartment. So I had someone come in and lay the floor for me, lay the carpet for me, do all the drywall, and enclose this in. I've already got someone in here. And the great part about it is it even has its own refrigerator and stove. And we had ceiling fans put in, the whole works. And one of the things that I've been doing through this pandemic is that if I needed any work done, this is basically a cat room because the cats are the ones that love it in here. It's nice and warm. And, it's got the cat tower and everything else. And this is where they get fed. But one of the things that I loved about the whole during this time is that all contractors I hired were people that needed money during this pandemic. And all the stuff that we got, like the ceiling fans, everything you see, instead of going to Home Depot or Lowe's, I decided to buy from people online because they needed money. So the whole house had this brown, nasty shag carpet from the 1970s, and it was pretty bad. And not only that, but they used to have animals in here. It was a rental home. I got it extremely cheap because of that. It was a rental home, and we had to end up pulling up all the carpet and laying down. We laid down this really pretty floor. This was like one of the first things that we did. So I wanted to look like a pier. So one of the things that you're going to notice is that this house has an overabundance of doors. So it's like, do you want door number 1? Do you want door number 2? So the minute that you come from in the kitchen to in here, you have this door on the left is a closet door. It's to store coats and stuff. This door to the right is a pantry. The next door is my bedroom. The door in front of you is a bathroom. That door is for toiletries. This door is for blankets. This door, are you catching my drift here? This door is for the heater and all that. Bedroom number 1, bedroom number 2. It's crazy. And this is the laundry room. So I'm going to go all the way to the back here. Your thing's already falling. So this is the last bedroom at the very end of the back of the house. This is my oldest granddaughter's bedroom. We're still trying to put a desk together for her. And she loves Harry Potter. So hello to all you Harry Potter freaks out there. So she's doing the bed. But if you notice on the floor, we pulled up the carpet. We have not had new floor laid yet. But the carpet was just disgusting. So another thing that this house we've been working with is that the house, all the closet doors are either destroyed or they were missing. So those will all have to be replaced. And the hallway's already been done. All brand new fixtures have been put in. This is actually one of those accordion doors. And it goes into the laundry room, which actually does have a light. So it's a pretty nice laundry room. Not as big as my old one, but who needs a dance hall for a laundry room, So then we go, these, from the time we moved in, everything, the water heater was getting ready to explode. The water heater was very old. The air conditioner unit was extremely old. It was a dinosaur. It had not been changed since 1970. So one of the very first things that I did was to actually get rid of a swamp cooler and get central air put in. Because one of the reasons that I got my pneumonia years ago was because of breathing nasty swamp cooler, nasty pads and black mold on the swamp cooler. So as you can see here, once again, no closet doors. I don't know what the obsession was with taking the closet doors, but this is my youngest granddaughter's bedroom. And these bedrooms in these houses are pretty large. That's why I fell in love with this house. But like I said, this has all been remodeled like crazy for the last 3 months. You're going to notice, I mean, some of you might notice as I'm walking around, you're going to notice the 1970s stuff. You can see up there, I mean, it still has the beautiful bulbs, and it still has the old medicine cabinets, and these toilets are very, very old, and even the sink, you can see it has not been changed in forever. But I did fall in love with the tile in this bathroom. That was one of the things that I absolutely fell in love, because I guess that they did do a remodel, some of the remodel in this bathroom. So the next one at the end of the opposite side of the hall is my bedroom. And oh, hey, hi. That's my youngest little granddaughter. They love hanging out in my bedroom because I have, so you can see out there, I have all the beautiful trees, and it's a very quiet home. So as you can see, once again, no closet doors, and the floors are missing. So we're still having to do floors in here. This is the old floor in the bathroom. It's still old, very 1970s. The cabinets are all very 1970s. Even the windows are very 1970s. So one of the things that I'm not too happy about in this is how small this shower is. I had a tremendously humongous shower in my old bathroom, but you know, you can't have everything. I had to pick and choose what I did want. Hey boo, what are you doing? You gotta pick and choose what you want and what you don't want. So going through here, we go back into the kitchen, and if we go out through here, it's going to take me into the backyard. So this door was put in new. Like I said, all doors and everything were gotten together they were used. I got everything used online. So this fence was put up, and the new door, the door was falling off when we first moved in. And so far I've been working on the garden. I wish I would have taken pictures beforehand, because let me tell you, this place looked tremendously different. I plan to make some garden beds right here, and I'm going to put like 4 garden beds because I'm going to start growing my own food. That was one of the things that I wanted. We just finished this little project yesterday, which is my cucumber. This is going to be my cucumber trellis. One of the things that I've loved is that I've been going barefoot a lot. I've been grounding in this house a lot. I couldn't do that in my old house, and I love it. Not only couldn't I not ground because it was a mobile home, so it was up 6 feet off the ground, but even in the backyard I couldn't. But here, oh yes, I'm barefooting. So we did this yesterday, and it's for, I'm going to do cucumbers and bell peppers in here. So I love the fact that it's a smaller backyard and I could have this wonderful garden. So it's like I've been spending all this time out here in the garden and decorating, and there was like 4 of us that ended up installing the storage shed. The house did not come with any storage, so we ended up taking a whole day to build this storage shed. And then one of the guys that helped me build it turns around and says, hey, do you know that on YouTube they have 2 guys that built it in an hour? And it took us all day, right? So I have a sitting area because I'm still doing trampoline classes. So I have girls that come over and they sit, or their kids sit. I have this great backyard. There's Madison. Madison's getting to be quite the big kitty. She's loving being out here. And I love all this shade and this glorious tree. Man, do I love this tree. So one of the things that I've always wanted was to be able to put a swing up in a tree, and I was able to do that here. They already had the things up there and everything, so I was able to do that. And my windmill still fit here. Another bonus that I got, so I was able to put up all these little lights. So now I have this great atmosphere at night. So one of the bonuses that I got was that it comes with its own barbecue grill, because you know I'm quite the barbecue griller. Yeah, right. Okay, so yes, I have been enjoying barbecuing my vegetables because I don't do any meat, but You know, but that's been great because I've been able to do that. And then it has this great pinon tree, which is like, I love it. I love it. So I'm going to be doing some tomatoes over in this area. And I've got all these, I've got all this sage and all these wonderful cactuses that are edible, and some witch's broom over there. And I'm going to be putting some roses over here. And hopefully we're going to go ahead and do some grass, hopefully. Now let me see if they have not locked me out of the house. Then you have the back entrance. So I'm not sure. Let me see. Nope, they locked me out. So I've got my wind chimes. I was able to put up my wind chimes. I have not been able to untie them yet because we've had these horrendous winds. So it's just been insane. So I have not been able to even untie them. That's Charlie over there. She just loves the garden. I don't know if she sees she's hiding. Charlie girl, look at mama's. See, she's my black cat. So she loves the garden. This is like her favorite spot in the whole wide world. So let me see. I just stepped on something. Yep, stepped on a. So I love these trees. They're all, I love them. So if I come back in through here, they love being outside. So if we come back through here, there's another little door through here, which is what leads to the backyard, which is the door that I just tried to come in through. And this was the second reason that I bought this house. And that was because it's a little echoey in here, sorry. But let me turn on some lights in here. This one, like I said, it goes back out to that backyard. But this was one of the selling points to the home. And one of the selling points was that I get to have a gym because I wanted my own gym. I wanted to be able to. So this room, it was a sunken den, and it was 390 square feet. So basically right now, I am sorry about all the movement. I'm using it right now as a gym. I completely changed it over to a gym. It used to have that nasty 1970s carpet, brown shag. I ripped up the whole carpet. We had this whole brand new floor put in, so it's more gym friendly. And so I have all the balls that I usually use, and all my steps and everything that I usually use in my classes. I also have my cardio sticks, my pound sticks. I have all my weights, one stereo. And then I have my workout bench. This one is the skier. And then I have my regular bench, and then my ab worker. I have this one, which is the cardio glide, which I absolutely love. I have my bicycle. I have a stair stepper. I have my Everlast punching bag because I do kickboxing, kick cardio. And then I have the, the Gazelle, which of course I've had forever. And then I got this little puppy, which I absolutely love. And I think this is the Jake, Body by Jake 2000 or 200, I believe. And I love it because it's one of the, I love this thing. I love it. So it's great for working the backs and everything else. And I got for the abs, and of course my trampoline tower. So I love it in here. I had all brand new lighting put in here, and I had ceiling fans. I had 2 ceiling fans put in here to be nice and cool. And then normally when I have trampoline classes or we have dance classes or whatever, I move the machines out of the way, and we have this great dance floor to dance in. So, I love it. So it's just this nice, airy, open house that I just love, and it's fitting everything that I want. So I want to thank you so much for joining me on the tour of this house. And I don't feel that I could have been more blessed getting this home. I honestly, years ago when I first started YouTube, I never in my dreams even believed that I was going to manifest one house, let alone, end up with this house too. And this is actually in my name, my own home. I own it, and I love it. And it just, I could not be more thankful for that, especially that I was able to get everything that I wanted. And even my real estate agent, just as this pandemic hit, he said, do you have a crystal ball? And I said, no, why? And he goes, well, because all the gyms closed down. How did you know that you wanted a gym in your house? I'm like, I don't know. And he's like, and then you wanted the garden, to grow all your own food. And now we're having to grow our own food. How did you know all this? I'm like, I don't know. I just knew that that's what, that little voice inside of me told me to do. And that little voice only had to tell me once. And I did have a lot of friends that told me that I was crazy, insane, nuts for selling my old house. You've almost got it paid off. You're crazy. You have all this property. But you know what? It wasn't working for me. It wasn't working for my lifestyle. And one day I just woke up one morning and the little voice said, you need to sell this home. There's something better out there for you. And I honestly, when I put my house up for sale, I did not even know. I went in faith because I did not know if my credit was going to be good enough to buy another home, if my income was going to be good enough to make another home by myself. And I just cannot be more blessed with what I've gotten. And my grandkids, just every day they tell me, I love this house. I love this house because the rooms are bigger, and it's a real home. It's a real brick and mortar home instead of living in a mobile home, with a huge acre backyard that I wasn't using for anything. And now I've actually got a garden that I can use and I can take care of instead of spending my whole summers, cutting grass and mowing and cutting down trees and, doing weeds. I can actually now grow my own food and do everything else. It's a beautiful area. It's completely treed. I'm actually going to take you outside one more time because I want to show you the area. It's beautiful. And I got my massage table for my birthday. I was so excited about that. So the neighbors are, and for all of you who have ever sent me cards and everything else, I want you to know that I do appreciate every single one of you from the bottom of my heart. And I have not thrown a single one of your cards out, not a single one of your notes out, because it's what kept me through the years. And as you can see, it's so quiet here. The yard could use some help. But it's very, very quiet, and there's tons of trees on the street. And I love the brick structure of the home. I love everything about this place. So thank you for joining me once again here at A Place to Heal. And I know some of you have asked me to come back, and I might do a video here or there. I have to do a video here or there, or otherwise this channel will be considered inactive and it will be shut down. So I will be doing videos every now and then, and but I don't know what the contents of the videos will be. Probably something like this, showing you different stuff, and that's about it. So thank you guys for watching once again. I hope you enjoyed the tour. I'm enjoying my stay here. I love you all. I miss you all tremendously. And as always, you can always join me over on Patreon. I'm over on Patreon. Membership is $20 a month. That includes videos every week. It also, I upload PDF files all sorts of stuff, and you get 24/7 health information, and you're able to contact me anytime. It's like having your own little private, alternative healthcare doctor at your service. All right, so see you soon. Take care of yourselves, and once again, as always, stay happy, stay healthy. Bye-bye.